How about another question?
I would love that from you.
I've learned my boss is a champion collegiate fencer. How do I
The right reaction. Well done.
Oh. How do I introduce more sword fighting into my boring payroll job? Travis told me that he made up the name, so I have to get the pronunciation just right, if you'll excuse me. Okay. A payroll.
Again, another great. You guys are fucking kicking ass out there tonight with the correct responses to the jokes coming off this stage. It's really, really impressive.
It actually makes you feel better when you laugh right.
Yes. If you laughed too much at that, I would have been like, what the fuck are we doing out here, guys?
Don't give us that. We don't need that.
No.
A payroll.
Yeah. No. Oh, Trav, buddy, you can't try it again.
No, I'm mad.
No.
I'm against him. Yeah, I mean...
Wait, are you here? Okay,
all right.
Here's what you need to do. You can't introduce sword fighting all at once.
It's called assault, bro.
Yeah. You have to do it kind of inadvertently, but, pardon my pun, pointedly, where you're going to start pointing at things sharply.
Yeah.
Hand me that. What's that? Give me that, right? And then see if he starts countering.
Yeah, that's huge.
If he'll meet your point with another point that stops you from pointing all the way. Oh, what's that? It's a tete-a-tete.
What if he comes back too hot, though, because he's a champion fencer, and you go, hey, hand me those paper clips, and he just goes, and stabs you through the chest with his sword. I just spit
Wait, where
all
did the
over your
sword come
face.
from?
From the fucking belt that they're wearing all the... Travis.
Is that how he found out he's a collegiate? Wait.
Travis. If you were an Olympic-level fencer, like I think they said that this person is.
Wait, I think it just said award-winning. Was that it?
What other awards could there be?
They're being humble. It's the Olympic gold. If you're an Olympic...
Yuri on Slice. Thank you.
Great. I love it. If they're carrying an Olympic gold in fencing, it's wild to think that they're not also carrying a rapier or something with them all the time.
You would be wearing the medal all the time, yes?
The medal would be on all the time. The sword would be on all the time. That way, nobody would ask me any questions ever.
Yeah.
They would look at the gold medal on my chest and be like, wow, that's dope. What did he do? Oh, I see the sword on his belt. Probably sword shit. Be wild if he was a gymnast.
Now, I have a pretty complicated idea if you guys can give me a few minutes of your valuable time.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah, we rarely ask for that space.
I know. It's weird for me to...
We're not going anywhere, man.
Yeah, I know, but it's just like, you gotta give me a little room, okay?
Yeah, sure.
So...
Do you want us quiet, or can we still do jokes?
Okay, no, you can, ask questions if you want.
Okay, cool.
Because, and if you start to think it's, a bad idea, you can just say that and I'll stop.
Okay. Probably won't, though. That's not really the nature of comedy.
I just would
you asked for the space, Jeff,
Yeah, I'm just saying if you think it's a bad idea.
If you ask for a runway to take off on, the air traffic controller doesn't go, actually don't.
You know what, Travis? I would actually love to get this bit started because I don't know how long it's going to go, and I want to give Justin the space.
People home.
Yeah.
What if you could arrange for your office to be robbed by Dr. Blade, the sword genius?
Uh-huh.
Now, this is important. This part's very important. For weeks before, you have to start talking up Dr. Blade, the sword genius.
Now,
it's really important that you start saying weeks before. Have you heard
Did you see in the paper? Yeah.
Did you see in the paper that Dr. Blade, the sword genius, struck another business?
Hey, check out this.
Do you think you could start just by saying DBTSG, and they're like, what? And I'm like,
Dr. Blade, the sword genius.
Yeah. You're not in.
And then
check out this clip on my phone. It's a news report about Dr. Blade, the sword genius. Yeah. The anchor looks a lot like me because it's my brother.
Then you say, then this part's going to be tricky, but you have to start bringing a sword with you.
Wait, why?
Because you've heard about Dr. Blade, the sword genius, right?
Cool.
And so when Dr. Blade, the sword genius, finally arrives, and this is a professional stunt person.
Obviously.
Who
has deep financial debt that the only way they can free their family from is by sacrificing their life for this ruse.
Now you run a risk there, Griffin, because if this person is on dire enough straits and they put the work into getting good enough with a sword to become Dr. Blade, the sword genius, plausibly,
They can't turn that off.
they can't turn that off. It's a real fine line. They could start knocking over real Quiznos for real and just, you know what I mean?
Oh,
And then
you
it's
create.
Just, then it's just a criminal.
Hey, Justin, can I ask you the question real quick?
We're
that
only
everyone's
on
thinking?
step 7. Go
I
ahead.
know, but everybody's bothered by this, so they have to know. Is he a genius with a sword or a sword-wielding genius?
I mean, it's kind of both, right?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because a genius with a sword does not imply it's
Yeah.
like a mastery of the blade.
It's a type of genius. It's just a genius.
Yeah.
So anyway,
That didn't answer my question.
It's okay. Travis, this is not the space that we guaranteed.
the fateful day arrives.
Yeah.
Dr. Blade, the sword genius, to everyone's surprise, bursts into the office and
The payroll office.
the payroll office and kicks the door in.
Yeah.
And then you try to the best of your ability, stand up to Dr. Blade, the sword genius.
Yes.
But you are killed.
Oh, no.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, shit. We should have mentioned. The body count on this particular suggestion from Justin Tyler McElroy is 2.
Yeah.
One of
Including
them
you.
is you, most notably.
Wait.
How bad do
Who
you want to
else
get this
dies?
done?
Who else gets
The
killed?
sword genius. Or the professor. Or the, payroll boss.
All right, guys, nobody gets killed for real in this idea. That's why it's so important that you let me finish.
Okay.
Okay, here's the next 2 words I was going to say. It's fake. Okay, thank you. So if I could just say those 2 syllables, it is fake.
Now, but notably, the person most skilled with a sword doesn't know that, Justin.
That's fucking, yeah, Trav, absolutely. That's why I told it the way I did, so they could be in his shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Justin.
Right, so.
This is a good
Then,
idea so far.
I'm almost done. Then,
Hard to
you're
poke holes
dead.
in
You're
it.
dead on the ground. The boss sees the sword and Dr. Blade, the sword genius.
Yeah.
And there's only one person that can stand
when
against
you get
them.
killed, you have to throw your sword backwards.
Exactly.
And it stabs down into the
I
ground.
actually don't think you should do that. I don't think you should trust
You
yourself.
should gently lay it down.
You'll
It's a
practice
high-quality
it.
weapon. You don't want to hurt it.
Yes. And then your boss finally gets a chance to shine and demonstrate their sword skills. Alternately, if he's a man, you could just do it wrong in front of him, and
That's one way for sure.
he'll give you all the time you need. And that's my 2 different ideas. Either one would be
One of
equally
those
effective.
two.
I have an idea.
Do you need room for it?
No, I don't. It's short, sweet, to the point. Your boss has one thing that is your boss's, and he doesn't feed to all the employees at the office like a bunch of hungry little baby birds. One thing is fencing, and you want to take that from him and make it a workplace activity. I'm just saying, what about the bosses, though?
Yeah, what about this poor dude 3 years into the future? He's like, oh, another fencing mug. Thanks, guys.
And, Griffin, I just want to say it's really great that you're out here looking after the bosses, the landlords, realtors.
They work so hard for us.
You only have to worry about one apartment. They have to worry about dozens. Imagine
And
that
the
pressure.
one thing that they get to blow off steam is fencing, and you want to take that
Every
from them?
landlord and boss fences when you're not looking. And I don't just mean when they get home. I mean anytime you're not looking.
I feel like that was really helpful. Do you agree?
Yeah, I think it kicked ass.
Okay.